If you want to get the best in life, you should never get tired in doing good. The reason why so many people don't succeed in life is just because they get tired so soon in doing good works. The Word of God says, let us not become tired in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. You know, a true story is told about Mr. Chris Miller. He was an elderly carpenter, and after working 15 years under one employer, he wanted to retire from his work. And he told his employer about his plan to leave the house building business so that he could spend more time with his family. He knew that he would have to greatly miss getting the check payment each week for his work. However, he had already made up his mind to retire from his work. The employer was sorry to see that his good worker was about to leave him. He therefore asked the carpenter if he could build just one more house as a personal favor. The carpenter agreed and started working on the last project of his life, and that is building one more house. Since it was his last project, he worked half-heartedly. He did not put much effort in it, and he did not do his work properly. He did not consider to find the best cement mixture, and he did not consider having a swimming pool in this project. And he did not use quality wood for the doors, and the furniture was not of good quality. He just wanted to somehow finish the work, get his check payment, and go and get retired from his work. And by then, he finished the building. And it so happened that the employer called the carpenter in his office, gave the keys of this newly built house to the carpenter, saying, "This is my gift to you for your such commendable service over 15 years working with me." You know, the carpenter was so shocked. He never expected that the last house that he built would belong to him. What a shame! If he had only known that he was building his own house, he would have done it all so different and much better. For the past 15 long years working under his employer, he had been so faithful, but at the end he gave up. And as a result of that, he missed getting the best building or the best house. So it is true with all of us. We do not know when and how opportunity will knock at our doors. And we never know when and how we will be rewarded for being a good person and for being faithful in our works. We should therefore try to be faithful in our works until the end of our lives. And we should never get tired of doing good. Never get tired of being a good person. And never give up the work that you have started. You know, we build our lives a day at a time. And often we put less effort than our best into the building. And then later, with a shock, we realize that we have to live in the house that we built carelessly. If we could do it again, we might do it differently and much better. But by the time we realize, it used to become too late. And you cannot go back and make things right again. And you cannot bring back the time which is already gone. Remember, you are like a carpenter or a builder who built a house. Your attitude and the choices that you make today will help you build the house you are going to live tomorrow. Therefore, you should be careful about how you live your life, and you should be careful about how you do things today. And you should continue to be faithful, and you should never get tired in doing good works. If you want the best thing to come in your life, you should never give up being a good person, and you should never stop in doing good works. Remember, if you give the best, then only the best will come back to you.